Hey, well, we've got a truck for sale here. We've got a 1975 Lodestar 1800. It's got 177,000 original miles. It is just a gas motor in it. We bought this truck used. My father did back in the 80s. Originally it was an oil truck. It had a tanker on it. One of our local oil distributors used it for delivering home heating oil to residents in the Tri-County area. So we bought it used, as I said, probably 80, 81, I'm guessing. And it's got a 16-foot dump body on it. Holds about 400 bushels of grain. Hey, it still runs. Up until last year, we had it tagged and insured, and we were using it just a little bit here around the farm. So what I'm doing today, I'm just cleaning it up. I hope you can hear me. The wind is blowing a bit. Let me walk back here and get out of the wind. So I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. We're going to put it in a local auction that is happening at the end of this month. We've got a local guy that does a huge equipment auction twice a year, I guess. So he draws a lot of people to this auction. So we're going to put this on consignment at the auction. I will try to put the auction link in the description below this video, just if anybody's in the state of Maryland and you don't already know about this auction. I'll try to put the information in the description below so you can click on that and see what this auction is all about. I really have no idea what it is worth. I think there will be enough people at the auction to give it a fair value. It's not worth anything to us anymore. We just don't use it, so it's just time to get rid of it. This truck I actually had my first accident in when I was 16, soon after I got my license, I guess. I was taking a load of, I don't know, soybeans or corn up to Purdue. It wasn't Purdue then, it was Southern States, I believe. And I ran into the back of a small pickup truck. I believe it was a Datsun. The truck had stopped for a school bus that was letting a kid off of the bus. The bus was going south. I was going north. The pickup truck was in my lane in the northbound side. I was headed down a hill. The bus was stopped at the bottom of the hill, so was the pickup truck. I just couldn't stop. Part of it was inexperience. Part of it we found out later the brakes were not good on this truck, but I hadn't been driving long, maybe 6 months or so. So I hit the back of the truck that was stopped. By this time, the kid had gotten across the road and got off the bus. The bus had started moving again. So I hit the back of the pickup truck and it slingshotted up the road about 1,000 feet or so. No serious injuries. I did have to have the truck towed because of radiator. Busted the radiator and that started leaking. So my first accident in this truck. I also had my last accident in this truck. I think it was about 3 months later. Same thing, I was heading up to Southern States, hauling a load of soybeans, I believe, at that time. Very similar situation. Crested a hill, I was headed down the hill. This was in the morning. School bus, this was a dual-lane highway. We were headed north. I was in the left-hand lane. There was a school bus in the right-hand lane. It was stopped at the bottom of the hill, picking up a kid. As soon as I crested the hill, I saw the bus at the bottom, but because of the sunshine shining on the back of the bus, I could not tell if the lights were on or if the the bus was stopped at the moment. When I realized the bus was stopped, well then it was a bit too late. So again, I tried to stop. I could not stop. I hit another pickup truck that was stopped behind the bus in my lane. I hit the back of that truck. That truck went over and hit the back corner of the school bus. Again, minor injuries. We did have one kid on the bus that came from a good family, I guess, because immediately the one kid started complaining of back issues. Ended up going to court with that. It was a non-event. The kid had been taught by the parents, if you're ever in an accident, complain about back injury. So that's what they did. Ended up settling out of court for about $5,000 for some doctor bills, and that was it. So it wasn't until that second accident that we did some further inspection on the truck, realized the brakes were bad. Again, me being a new driver, not familiar with the truck, I didn't know. So my first and last accident in this truck. So we're getting rid of some memories here. So again, 1975 International Loadstar 1800, 177,000 miles on it. It's going to the auction, so we'll see what we can get for it. I don't know, $1,000? I have no clue. It's in running condition. The dump body works. It's got some rust spots in it. I guess if I had the time and if I was that kind of person, I could probably part the truck out. For anybody that is restoring trucks, it's got some decent parts on it probably. Again, I'm clueless when it comes to this. It's just time to get rid of it and get it out of our way. So we'll see what happens with this. Okay. I believe I've got it cleaned up as good as I'm going to get it, or as much work as I'm going to put into it. So I will, I guess I'm going to load this on the gooseneck trailer and take it up tomorrow. I could drive it. Tags are dead on it. That doesn't mean anything here in Southern Maryland. It's about 25 minutes from my house is where this auction is. I'll see if I find somebody tomorrow to help me. I'll drive it up there. Otherwise, I'll load it on my gooseneck trailer and take it up there. All right, that's all for now. See ya.